Ashe and Salem. So I'm back with part 2 of reading about the Loosh. We was on AscensionGlossary.com. Now this is what came to me yesterday. I literally wrote this as it was being downloaded, set myself down. I actually took a light nap and got right into it when I rose. This right here is, I named this the death rituals disguised as holidays for celebrations, festivities. The first is the initiation of the Celtic festival of
Samhain.
Samhain. I got the computer right here, so the pronunciation, so the pronunciation is correct.
Samhain.
Samhain. So it says S-A-A-W-N. So the S-A-M-H-A-I-N, the M-H is a W-N. It's all silent. That's what makes the English real deceptive and tricky, because of the A-E-I-O-U, sometimes silent, but then you have the M-H, the P-H, is silent as well. You have to pay attention to that. So this is called
Samhain.
Samhain. This is a festivity, a holiday of October 31st. Remember I say we're entering a full season of death. I'm going to walk you through it as it was given to me. The first is the initiation of the Celtic festival of Samhain. Celtics believe that on the night of Samhain, the veils were lifted between the living realm and the realm of the dead, and that the ghost of the dead had returned to earth. Let's break this down. A spirit that has been cast into the purgatory realm for lack of ascension rites. Only divine souls will fully transfigure and ascend back to soul, S-O-L, chaos, divine source, Po, Ashe, Salem. So for a spirit to be able, if it's lingering, it hasn't moved on, this is a state of purgatory. Maybe this was an entity as a spirit that didn't have a soul, like animals, like a dog, or a dog has a spirit, doesn't have a soul. So that can linger. Anything that is of divine source doesn't sit in one place. It continues to ascend, progress. It doesn't digress. So pay attention. Listen what it says. Ghosts of the dead had returned to earth. Breakdown. A spirit that has been cast into the purgatory realm for lack of ascension rites. Only divine souls fully transfigure and ascend back to soul. Sun, chaos, divine source. Romans conquered the Celtics in 43 CE and evolved Halloween, adding their own doctrine and festivities. Feralia Pomona. Halloween imagery includes themes of death, evil, and mythical monsters. The traditional colors are black, orange, and purple. Now, we know colors carry frequency. I got the green on. But colors carry frequency, though. Celtics celebrated the new year on this day, 1-1-1, celebrating the end of summer. Translation, the end of summer. When I see summer, I think of the people of summer too, like that land, the ancient land. Summer. Translation, sun, S-U-N, equals soul, S-O-L. Great divine feminine source, S-O-L. The missing month also. We know that this Western calendar is a 12-month calendar, which was initially a 13-month calendar. That 13-month missing was named Sol, S-O-L, which takes you to the original sun goddess, S-O-L, sun. See the correlation and how that month was removed? Is that not a crucifying of the sun, the S-U-N? Let's keep going. Great divine feminine source equals S-O-L. The missing month also S-O-U-L equals solar, S-O-L-A-R. This is the great divine light, the actual savior, the great divine mother. Let's go. I have a question. What does the sun contribute to? The sun contributes to life, Mother Earth, exactly. Everything from the physical aspect and deep metaphysical transitions, genetic DNA upgrading, everything. You cannot go on without it. So do you think that the Most High, the great divine source, will create something like winter that is totally contrary to life? I know it's a cycle and everything is like regenerating. There is a regenerative cycle, but anything that's of divine source never dies. It's unlimited. It's constantly upgrading itself. It's constantly in the blink of an eye. It's like puberty. You don't feel it, but hey, you look around, you got hair down there. You got it's something that's going on. It's a transition that's taking place without you being so like physically conscious of it. And that's a micro compared to a macro, your higher self, your connection to divine source, infinite. Keep in mind, the celebrating of the end of summer. This is a celebration, right? Celebrating the end of summer equals the sun, life, the soul's inheritance, genuinely divine design, correlation. December 25th is in winter, and Rome celebrates the death of the S-O-N. Why would the death of the Son, the Savior, be observed during a time of death? Winter. Here we see a relentless desire to celebrate crucifying of the Son, the original divine Savior, not the make-believe Christ. This is sacrifice season. Initiation of death season begins and follows as so. October 31st ends summer. Samhain, October 31st. Samhain. See the correlation? What comes next? November 1st begins winter. The season of death. I'm telling you, like we've been programmed to embrace this thing unconsciously, not really taking into account what's actually transpiring. Everything that's physical was first spiritual, out there. You got to go within to go to see. Everything you look around and see was a thought first. It was a thought first. A chair, a stool, a garbage can. It was created in the unseen first. Pay attention. It says October 31st, Samhain. November 1st begins winter. Sun. What's come next after October 31st? November 26th, Thanksgiving. What happened on Thanksgiving? Full, everything subdued. Settlers, the pilgrims, whatever you want to call them. Whatever vehicle that these entities used, this was still a representation of death, killing. What's next? December 25th, right? Jesus. Death. What's next? January 16th. MLK. Death. Right? What's next? February 14th. Valentine Massacre. Death. You see? And all of this, right? October D. November E, December A, January T, February H. You hear the death in there? It's a full season. And this is the day that brings it in. This is the day when the spirit of the dead, divine source never dies. We don't die. The spirit of the dead reigns prominently. This is the season. So people posting this about Samhain, you need to check what you posted. That Samhain, it's a lot to that. It's a lot to that. Be right back.